Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you a video on how you can automate Excel spreadsheets in Python. So it is a very easy step. You want to write a program that will automate it in just under a second, but when you're preparing spreadsheets manually, it can even take months. But now after writing that program, it is very easy. You can even take 30 minutes just to write this program. Now in this video I want to show you how you can step by step on how you can write the program. So the first thing, you need to create a folder and name it as projects. Then the second thing, you have to create a spreadsheet. So let me show you how I created mine. So you can pause the video and create a spreadsheet like this and save it as a transaction Excel. Okay, so after that, let's open up our code editor. You can use any code editor, Visual Studio Code, PyCharm or Arduino. So I'll use Visual Studio Code. Okay, so you can after creating one spreadsheet, you can copy it and paste it in the folder that you had created before. Then after that, after opening your code editor, you'll realize that after pasting it will start appearing here. So let's create a file. You have to create a file and name it as spreadsheets.py. So I've created mine, so just do so. Pause the video and do so. Okay, so you can open that file. Okay, so after opening that file, we want to start writing our program. So and if you want to use a OpenPyExcel package, it is a Python package. So if you haven't installed that in your code editor, you can do so. You can just open up your web browser. So after opening up your web browser, you can just type api.org. So this is a website platform that has all the Python packages. As you can see, it has all the Python packages, Django project wizard and so on. So you can come here and type api.org. Sorry, you type OpenPyExcel. You just type it the way it is and then click on the search button. Okay, so after typing OpenPyExcel, you realize that it will bring for you all these options. So in this year it is at version 3.0.7. so if you click on that, it will show you this something pip install OpenPyExcel. So this is basically what you should enter in the terminal of your code editor to install this Python package. So let me close that. When you're on Visual Studio Code, you can go to view, and then you can the terminal option here. Okay, but in PyCharm, you can there's the terminal menu somewhere around this area here, but on Visual Studio Code you have to go to view and then you'll see the terminal menu. Okay, so after pressing the terminal menu, you'll need to write what you had seen earlier. Yeah, let me just show you. So you need to type this in your terminal. Okay, so the pip install open PyExcel and then press enter. So I had already installed mine, so if you press enter, the setup your code editor will install the open PyExcel package. So after doing that is when you can automate these spreadsheets, but without it you can't automate them. So after doing all that, now I want to start writing the program on how you can automate these Excel spreadsheets. So I want to start with the first line of the code. So we type import open PyExcel as Excel. So this as Excel is an alias. It is not necessary, but it makes our code shorter. So we go to the next line. So let me show you how it makes our code shorter. So instead of writing open PyExcel dot, we can just write Excel dot. Then you have a built-in function of how we can load our workbook. So load workbook, and then we tap on the name of the workbook that we want to load, and here it is transactions.excel sx. So transactions. Okay, so then we go to the next line. So sorry, this one we want to store it in a variable and name it, and want to name it as a workbook. Okay, so we go to the next line. So basically this is our workbook. The transactions, our spreadsheet has only one sheet, so we want to access that. So workbook, then use the square brackets, then sheet 1. And note this key sensitive. If you spell it with a small s, it will not work. So sheet 1, and then you save it in sorry. And this returns our sheet. Okay, so after doing that, we go now to the next line. Now we want to in this sheet, it has in sheet 1, we want to access each and every cell. So let me just open this for you. Okay, so this is our spreadsheet. You can see it only has one sheet, so we want to access each and every cell. So let me show you how we can do that. So we come here, then we type sheet dot cell, then you pass the rows as an argument. Like the transaction ID is in row 1, column 1. So those are our key arguments. Now we want to pass them on. So 1, and then this returns our first cell. So let us print the outcome and see if our program is working well. So print cell.value. So let's run our program and see what it gives us. Yeah, so after running our program, we'll see that it has printed transactions ID. So that means that our program is working well. So let's go to the next process. So let me delete this. So we had a one line break, and then we use a for loop to iterate over the values of in this spreadsheet. So for row, so I want to use a range function in range. Then I want to sheet, we write print sheet, sorry, dot max underline row +1. So this +1 basically means that as a Python programmers, you realize that when you use the range function and you want to print, so let's say you want 1 to 4, then it will only print 1, 2, 3, but it will omit the fourth one, because so that's why we are using this +1. So when you use this +1, it will print 1 up to 4, but when you use sheet.max and max row, it will only print up to 3. So let's go to the next. So let me and then indent the next line. So let me clear this. Okay, so after doing that, we want to use the cell option to iterate over the values in the spreadsheet. So let's indent that. Now we use sheet dot cell. So what we want to do, we want to show the values in the so I want to show the values in the third column. This one we are not. So actually this spreadsheet, let's say that he had a problem in the price. So this is what we want to rectify. So this is what we want to automate, I mean. So let's now let's use the sheet method to iterate over all these prices. So sheet dot row, let's print row, then row 3. Okay, so this one, let me show you something here. So in the first row, this first column, we are not interested in the first one. So let's update, and then we'll start from the second. Okay, so let me delete this and write true. Okay, so that one. Okay, so this one now returns our cell. Now cell is equals to that. Now let's print cell dot value. So print let's try to run our program to see if it is functioning correctly. So after we run our program, we'll see this. It will print this on the terminal. So let me just show you. So it will print 7.56. So this means that our program is functioning correctly. So now we want to multiply each and every price in this row with the, let's say, 80% or 90%. So let me come here. So I'll just remove this print send statement. So cell dot value, then I'll multiply it by 0. Let's say 0.8. that is like the 80% of the value, and then let's store this in there. So this one will be the corrected price, corrected underline price. Okay, so this one means that our spreadsheet, so we have multiplied each and every price in this column with 80%. We multiplied with 80%. So let's continue the program. So let's go now. Where the second thing is, where do you want to add the new price? We can override this, but this tutorial I want to show you how we can add another column but with the updated prices. So it is in the fourth column. So let's use the sheet method. So go to the next line. So sheet dot cell, then you pass the row, then the fourth row. Okay, now this one will store it in the variable and encode it there, corrected underscore price cell, so is equals to that. Okay, so after doing this, now I want to make sure that whatever is multiplied is recorded in the fourth row as the updated price. So let's write corrected price, corrected underline price, okay. So let's continue the corrected price cell dot value is equals to corrected price. Okay, so let's go to there. Okay, so with these few lines of code, this one is also enough to update your spreadsheets. So we need to save it. So I can show you how you can save it if you want to save this. So workbook.save, and then you want to save it in another document. You don't want to overwrite it if this transaction has a book. So let's save it as transactions. Transactions2.xlsx. So this is enough. If you run this program, it will update on your spreadsheet. Okay, so if you are not interested in adding a chart to your spreadsheet, then you can just update it with these simple lines of code. So I want to show you on how you can add a beautiful bar chart to your spreadsheet. Okay, so let's come here. So we need to add some words here. So from open pyexcel.chart, import bar chart, comma and reference. Okay, so you can note the keyword arguments here. Each and every letter is capitalized. Okay, so you have to capitalize this. Okay, so after that, let's add one line break to there. So after adding one line break, we want to start writing our reference. Okay, so you can write here reference. Then sheet. So what we want to do here, I want to write the maximum row and maximum column. Okay, so we put minimum column in a line. So row, is equals to 2. So sheet so what this basically means is that the minimum row that you want this you are exceeding you are limiting this row to 2 and the maximum. So let's say you have spreadsheets can have even thousands and thousands of rows, so that is why you write sheet. Okay, so after doing that, let's make this code to be a little bit cleaner. So here you can okay, so after that, now let's also our spreadsheet in the third column we have the price. So this is what we want to update. Okay, so let's come and minimize. So it is in there. We want to note the column. So this is the column that we want to update. So let's come and write there minimum column underscore column. Sorry. Then maximum column equals to 3. Okay, so after doing that, this all we need to do for the reference. So let's come to the and want to store this in a variable and name is that values. Okay, so after that, okay, so after doing that, now we want to go and add one line break. So we want to go to the bar chart. Okay, so that we go to chart, add data, then you pass on the values. Okay, so after doing that, we want to go to the next line. Okay, so after doing that, we want to go to the next line, then you type sheet. Now I want to add the chart to our spreadsheet. Add, we add the chart. Now I want to specify where I want to add our chart. So let me show you on my spreadsheet. So if you want to specify here where I want to add the chart, so it is on D. Also when I just want to add it before after the price. Sorry, after the want to put it, let's say E. So let's add let's pass on that. So write E2. E2. Okay, so after doing that, okay, so that's it, guys. So we can just write our program. So that is the end of our program. Now let's try to run our program and see if it is functioning correctly. Okay, so that's it, guys. So this is what we have to do. So after doing that, now let's try and run if it is functioning correctly. So let's press on the run button and wait for it to run. Okay, so after you press the run button, wait for it to run for just some few minutes. Okay, so after that you'll notice that it will show you this message. That means that our project has run successfully. So we can see here it has added another file, that is transactions2.xls. so that means that our program has functioned correctly. Now let's close this and open the projects folder. Okay, so we just wait for it for a minute to update. Okay, so you see it has updated the price here and it has added this beautiful chart. So that is, guys, how you can automate the Excel spreadsheets in Python. So I hope you like my video, and please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share this video. And that is it. My name is Ian. Bye bye for now.